The Yankees lead 3-0 against Derek Lowe and the Red Sox. Derek Jeter, the hitter, hits it hard. And there's Damon. He can't come up with this one. He made a great catch similar to that here yesterday, but not quite on this one. And Jeter has his second hit of the night.
Imagine that. He's had more hits than anybody in the major leagues the last 5 years.
And the count is 0-1. You see his numbers overall for the year, which include a save this past Monday against the Tigers. He went the last 4 innings of a ball game, which Boston won 14-5. And he was struggling, and I don't know how long he pitched. 25-year-old Casey Fossum on to face Giambi, who hits the first pitch into center. Damon can't get this one either. Went into a slide to trap it. Jeter to second and holding as Giambi. It's a breaking ball on the first pitch and dunks it into shallow center. Hit number 10 for the Yankees, and now Bernie Williams, the switch hitter, will come up against Fossum.
Well, you know, the numbers this year dictated Greg Little come out and bring in 11.
He was 4-4 with a 5.76 ERA as a starter. Right out there to Trot Nixon. Jeter's tagging up, heading for third. Nixon's throw goes through. Giambi holding at first, and Jeter almost overslid the bag. Miller held the tag on him.
Well, he's one of the best base runners that they got good when Joe Torre took over.
2-2 the count. And he struck him out. The curveball in the dirt. And not this time for Matsui. He is unable to get Jeter home from third. They have a chance to lengthen that lead. Jeter at third, Giambi at first. Curveball to Bill Miller. Here's the throw to first, and the inning is over, and Fossum got it done. 2 down, nobody on, or 2 on, nobody out. He got Williams, Matsui, and Posada. Chris Hammond has started to warm up, and he struck him out. He dropped down from the side with that curveball. And Millar is now 0 for 3.
Well, this is the one thing that even the players, along with the pitching coach Mel, that last fastball was 94 miles an hour.
Just missing inside with a 93-mile-an-hour heater. And that is the first walk that Weaver has given up since the first inning. Omar Garcia-Parra got hit in the very first inning, and then when retaliation was made by Lowe against Matsui in the second, a warning was issued for a called strike. See Hammond's numbers. He had a remarkable season with Atlanta last year, and then the Yankees looking for somebody to replace Mike Stanton. Went out and picked him up.
Another remarkable, you know, if the wind wasn't blowing out, it might be 82.
That one is hit deep. This one is way back there. It's flying out over everything onto Lansdowne Street. Varitek has changed everything with one swing of his bat. Varitek with his 18th home run, and just walked a man and hit a man. That ball is hit down toward Pesky's pole. It is a home run. Johnny Damon follows Varitek's home run with one of his own, and just like that, the Red Sox have gone ahead. And Hammond, who had given up just 1 homer in 42 other games this year, has been lit up twice by the only 2 hitters he's faced.
Well, they talk about...
Worked here on Friday ahead of Mariano Rivera. Yesterday came in and actually got tagged with the loss in the 9th inning. And now here he is again in the 7th inning.
Sinker type guy. It's all about power, and he needs that little extra to be good.
A bloop, right center. That's falling. Base hit. The second hit of the night for Todd Walker. The Red Sox leading 4-3. The plate, Ramirez behind him, then the lefty Ortiz. There goes Jackson. A strike. The throw. He's out. No, the ball was dropped. He was called out by DeMuth, who then saw the ball roll free out of the glove of Soriano. And so Jackson is in there.
That's what I've always loved about Damian Jackson, is he doesn't wait for pitch counts to run on. He just takes off. And more times than not, he's going to beat the throw. But he didn't beat the throw this time. Posada got a good fastball to handle. Garciaparra was taken.
And moments later, he scored the winning run. Ventura looks Jackson back and throws out Garciaparra. 2 down. Here comes first base open, and the left-handed batting David Ortiz due up next. Ortiz, who has never faced Jesse Orosco in his career.
And may not. They may go to a pinch hitter here.
They have Gabe Kapler, a right-handed hitter. And then they've got Doug Mirabelli, the second catcher, whom they would not use.
See, a lot of times pitchers don't like to come in and throw 4 pitches to intentionally walk a guy, but you have to if you're Joe Torre, because by doing that now, if
1986 World Series was recorded against the Red Sox, he was with the Mets. That one down the right field line, hooking, and that one's going to roll around. Mondesi's got to go chase it. 1 run in. Ramirez is in, and Ortiz steams into third, standing up. 6-3 Boston. A triple for the big guy. His first.
A lot of guys his size don't hit many triples because they don't want to. They don't want to have to
get anything done here tonight. The bullpen inherited a 3-0 lead and 2 base runners with 1 out in this inning. The bullpen has gotten 1 more man out, but in the meanwhile 6 runs have scored, striking out. Then Nixon came up and he walked, and that was the beginning of this huge inning. A bloop. Soriano sprinting out. So is Jeter. It is Jeter who gets to it. 11 men come to plate for Boston. 6 of them score. Now to the 8th inning. Nick Johnson coming up. The Yankees are trailing 6-3.
Jason Varitek. I mean, this team, there's so many ways offensively that Boston can come at you. He has flat dominated left-handed hitting the last couple of years, doing it again this year.
But he enters the game with a 3-run lead to face the left-handed hitting Nick Johnson, and he walks him. There's Mike Timlin up in the Boston bullpen yesterday afternoon here to tie the ball game before the Red Sox finally won it anyway in the last of the night. And now the Red Sox bullpen is being asked to do better.
Well,
2-2 the count. Strike 3 call.
Not what you're looking for out of a pinch hitter. Obviously what Kareem Garcia.
Sierra hitting .283. Timlin's got it. Over to second. Garciaparra gets the 1. Couldn't get it out of his glove. Johnson forced out at second. Sierra safe at first after hitting for Mondesi.
I just wonder if uneasy sitting.
Struck him out. And he stayed with the hard stuff all the way. 6-3 Red Sox. To the last of the 8th we go. Bill Miller, then Varitek coming up.
Mortals couldn't have gotten away with, and it's a night of immortals with all of the Hall of Fame ceremonies going on. But I give Dana DeMuth, the home plate umpire, a lot of credit for not throwing Pedro out. And the reason I say that is because it was a borderline pitch. Dana DeMuth might have thought that he missed the pitch. And why would you?
And with his pitch count mounting, Torrey went and got it. Struck him out with the off-speed pitch. There's one away.
Higher than them this year, but it's the walks that they're throwing in there along with the hits.
And not this time for Varitek. Osuna strikes him out. 2 men down.
Talking about Varitek wanting to be part of the staff first. Remember the problems they had calling the 0-2 pitch on Soriano?
You're impressing me now.
Well, this guy's pretty impressive.
That's a fair ball for Matsui. In the limited confines of that left field corner, chases it down, and Damon, who homered in the 7th inning to put the Sox ahead, has a double here.
I'm at home laying in my bed and I jump when you say that.
Damon at second, and Jeter goes up to get it. So Kim will have to make do with the 3-run advantage. Jeter, Giambi, and Bernie Williams coming up. Last chance for the Yankees. 6-3 Boston. Not an overpowering guy, but he has a delivery that's much different than hitters usually face from a right-hander. And he is Diamondbacks were using him as a starter, and when he came over here, he was a starter. And he threw him the slider. I don't get that one. 3-run lead. They need base runners. You got a 3-2 count. You throw him a slider.
I think the reason he did it.
Look for, and he got it, and he drove. He did not miss it. That's for sure. Jeter running, and they don't even contest Jeter's going into second base.
And you know, I talked with Tino last.
1-2 the count. He struck him out.
There's that fastball you were talking about.
Homer against him. Then a left-handed hit. The next night it was a right-handed hitter. Brocious did the same thing. Bernie up the middle in shallow center. Walker's throw. Probably should have just held on to it. Over to third base. I say Walker. That's Damian Jackson in there now. He came on as a runner for Walker in the 7th inning. Jeter to third. Bernie gets the infield hit. And now, as the South Korean right-hander Kim tries to save one for the Red Sox, here comes Godzilla from Japan to try and tie the game for New York. Wow.
Godzilla's been even scarier than advertised this year. All those RBIs and clutch hits as a Yankee.
This could be 2. Jackson falls down, can't get it out of his glove. Finally, just in time to get Bernie at second base with Nomar covering. Jeter scores to make it 6-4. Matsui is safe at first.
Coming in, and yet Kim still checks it.
25 feet maybe. There goes Matsui. Strike 2. Matsui into second base. 0-2 the count. Posada along the left field line. Manny Ramirez. He's got it. Can he hold it? He holds it. And the ball game is over. Manny Ramirez with the ball hanging very tantalizingly right on the edge of the webbing, but he kept it in there and finally put the squeeze on it once and for all, and the Red Sox have taken the series from the Yankees.
We talked about it all night, how